talking with our friend Greg Tearney from Tearney's Martial Arts. And, you know, you might have just seen this about the 18-year-old who in Kansas who was outside Target. You see the video all over the place now where she's pulled into her car and she's still missing now. And it brings to mind self-defense. And it's one of those, I think you're either a fight or flight by instinct. Yeah. But, Greg, you say there are things and skills we can teach our children that, you know, could stick in their head and be helpful in situations.
Unfortunately, this is a sign of our times in society, and the biggest problem that most people have is they're being caught off guard in situations like this. I watched that video today, and it was very disturbing because there's a lot of things that could have been done to prevent that, and just an awareness. For instance, if someone's walking behind you and you just turn around and say, look at them like that, let them know that you're aware of their presence.
That's confrontation.
That, in a sense, would let them know that they don't have the element of surprise.
And since she was so young, when you're 18 or whatever, you're not aware of a lot of things.
You know, kids are walking. Yeah, at that age, they're on.
You're in your own world.
So imagine an 8-year-old.
You see that.
Yes.
You see people walking and talking on cell phones. It's like
and iPods.
Nobody's listening for anything.
Yeah, you got to be aware of your surroundings.
Well, so you guys start, and you're not by any means teaching. You know, it's pure self-defense.
This is self-defense, only to be used in a situation where you're threatened.
There's the key.
And the key is we're talking professional, safe training, where our kids, adults, anybody who comes into our program is going to be a very safe environment with professionals.
And speaking of your program, how many years now? Come on.
Since 1969.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Wow.
And you've grown, you know. Not personally. I'm not talking.
Well, I have to.
I'm talking about the business.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about a new grand opening in just a little bit. But you've brought one of his kids are fabulously gorgeous, and here's Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos
is here
Carlos
with a couple of students
come on in,
to demonstrate for us a little of what we've been talking about.
Let's bring these guys in.
Come on in.
Hi guys.
Come on.
Okay, this is Carlos Tearney. He is our master instructor and chief instructor at our new location in Camillus.
Okay.
Elm Hill Town Center, kitty corner from Home Depot, Hinsdale and Milton Road. We've got Eric Wolf here. He's one of our junior black belts. And we've got Jamie Rooney, who is also one of our junior black belts.
What?
Impressive. And one of the things that our whole grand opening, in fact, it's going to be a whole month extravaganza, including fingerprinting by the police department up in Camillus, fire prevention by the fire department. But the focus is going to be on kids' safety. The things that we can teach our kids in a very short period of time on how to defend against people trying abductions and all the other things that the kids are faced with today. And it's going to be the whole month. And what Eric and Jamie are going to do is to show you some of the kinds of things that the kids can do to avoid these kinds of confrontations. But let me emphasize, first of all, probably the most important thing, even for kids, as we mentioned before, is awareness.
Okay.
So if any child is approached, the first thing they should do is step back 3 steps and run.
Okay.
All right? Now, what we're going to show today is extreme situations where they don't have the opportunity to do that, and they have to defend themselves.
Circle defense is one of the things.
Circle defense
Carlos,
is
what's
one.
that about?
Circle defense is if someone wants to come and grab you, you're going to kind of counteract the way they're grabbing and trying to pull.
Okay.
So we'll have Eric demonstrate that technique for us, okay? Eric, I'm going to come in.
And of course, he's getting right out of the situation.
You don't mind if I leave, do you? I felt that punch over here. Are you kidding me? Holy cow.
Hey, we got some snacks and shrimp salad over there.
Wow. Okay.
The next one, and this is a typical thing. He's on his razor scooter, he's hanging out, and this is the scooter or the bike defense.
Yes, and this defense, same thing. What we like to have our students do is just really be aware, even when they're riding on the scooters, being aware of their surroundings. So if I was to approach Jamie, he sees me approaching, and what he wants to now is try to grab that scooter and keep it between he and I. So as I try to grab him, trying to keep it between us, so I can't grab him that way. And if it was a bike, it would kind of be the same type of scenario, situation.
Wow.
You two.
So you can use that
I could
as a
see
real
why
weapon.
they're junior black belts.
Yeah.
And we've got one more we're going to do, and this is the drop and wrap defense. Wait, we're going to back off.
Yeah, I got to...
All right, and on this one, this is just another element of the defense. If I had the opportunity to maybe grab Eric, he's going to make himself really limp, and he's going to fall right down to the ground, wrapping himself around my leg. So I come in, I grab, and now what this does is prevents me from being able to pick him up because he's holding on really tight. And eventually,
wow, that's
I will
really
give up.
cool. No, but it takes practice for that. I mean, that just doesn't happen, and you know what I mean. You've got to be able to react that way.
Well, and again, these are what we call conditioned reflexes.
It's got to be a reflex.
Obviously, these are things that once we teach a student, even though they're basic and simple, they have to practice them.
Right.
You guys, come on in here. I just
guys
want
are
you to
great.
stand with us.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm blown away by how, you know, and as a mom, that would make me feel better, at least knowing that, you know.
Kids' safety is a major concern with parents nowadays. And the thing that's nice about our kids is we know we've got discipline, we've got focus, we've got self-confidence, and these kids are not bullied.
Okay,
they
so
are bully-proof.
To all the creepy people, take a look at these faces. You're messing with the wrong kids. Can you imagine the
How long have they been in
shock?
the program?
Well, Eric, how long have you been training?
6 years.
6 years.
Wow.
6 years.
6 years, my
So
goodness.
they started when
they
they
were
were
2?
4 and 5,
Oh,
4
my
and 5.
God, that's
Awesome.
great.
And they're great young kids. We love
You know,
them.
Greg, you've done wonderful things, and Carlos too, with the kids today. Your whole
Yeah.
program, and again, the Kid Safety Seminars, 3 weekends, June 9, 16, and the 23rd. There's the information on the screen, and you could also go to 9wsyr.com, and we give you all the information.
We want everybody to come out, enjoy our grand opening, take a look at our new facility, and we'll have demonstrations. The kids will be
That's
demonstrating, and we'll have free seminars for
You
everyone.
know,
Wow.
it's something you don't think about. You don't want to think about for your children in that
Unfortunately,
situation. But wow, how
a
nice
world.
to know you could actually prepare them.
And not only that, but we're dealing with childhood obesity,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
another
that's true.
major issue. So
The self-discipline that you teach
Exactly.
is just wonderful out there.
Thank you
Greg, good
so
seeing you guys,
much.
Carlos.
you know I love doing this, so
Yeah,
anytime.
I know you do. I know you guys were great. Thank
Come
you
out
very
and see
much.
us, folks.
All right.